Hey everyone, it's Shobit, and today we'll be talking about the future of product management as a function. When I'm recording this is like May of 2023, and so much is happening. Couple of things that have really been happening is there's been talks of a recession. I think the recession is already underway. There's been a lot of layoffs, firings, lack of hiring, and combined with that, technologies like ChatGPT have been emerging. And literally people are like, could all my work be automated? Like, what exactly is going to happen in the future? Is there going to be a product management function at all? Are we moving away from that? Really, what happens? So here I'm going to lay out what are my predictions, both near term as well as long term, that will happen. Let's go into that. Number one, you as a product manager are irreplaceable. Product management as a profession is never going away. And the reason for that is you have empathy. You know people, whether it's stakeholders, whether it's customers. No ChatGPT, no solution can automate that. You're the one who has the instincts to figure out, what do customers actually need? What do my stakeholders want? You have the creativity of figuring out how such a solution could possibly exist. The creativity and empathy is something that computers do not bring. Most AI models don't bring. They bring machine learning, but it doesn't help you achieve that. So product management as a function is never going to go away. Second thing here is that it will evolve. A lot of the activities that product managers do, including possibly writing some amount of specifications, including some of the communication, data analysis, that will be automated. And so there will be a shift in the skills required and the skills that you need to be successful from more of the program management, let's deliver this product, let's test it out, let's write detailed specs, to strategic understanding, customer empathy, figuring out what customers truly need. It will shift significantly to that direction. So that's going to be a major shift for the product management function, where what we truly want product management to be versus program management, that is going to become even more important. And some of the skills that sort of junior product managers spend a lot of their time on, which might just be like, hey, let me write the specs in a lot of details, or let me analyze this data, that can be automated, or at least there's going to be assistants that are going to help our product managers, that is going to make things even easier from that perspective. So shift in skills of product management. So far, if you've liked this video, please be sure to hit the subscribe button and like it so that other people can see it, and then you get to see this awesome content when you log on to YouTube next, rather than all the crap that you're seeing. Number three, in the short term, I predict the growth of product management as a function will slow down. You're seeing it as layoffs and other things. So, the way it's been increasing, and every company looking to become product led, or at least introducing product managers, that's going to slow down, because let's face it, there is a recession. There is a slowdown in the market. And so I don't expect it to grow at the same pace it's been growing the last few years, where there's like tons of people transitioning into product all the time without any relevant skill sets. And frankly speaking, even when we think of intentional product manager and the kind of people who we invite to work with us, we start to get a lot more selective. Okay, if someone's not a product manager and they're looking to transition, which is awesome, can we help them? Do they truly have some things in their background? Like, have they worked with customers? Have they shown that empathy? Have they shown some of those strategy skills that we can leverage? Even if it was not with a product title, could we help them leverage those skills and then filling the gaps to help them transition? That part has not happened. We've not been so selective before. We've had more people applying than ever before. And now we're being selective because we truly want people who work with us to succeed. We don't want like half-assed measures. And so we are becoming even more selective. I think the growth of the profession in the short term is going to slow down. But the next point, over the long term, I think product management is going to continue to grow, and probably grow even faster. Why do I believe that? I believe just like product managers are getting assistants, so are engineers. Things like GitHub Copilot, wonderful tool that actually helps engineers become a lot more productive, would mean that the space of innovation is going to pick up, helped by AI. Not driven by AI, but helped by artificial intelligence. Now, when you have quicker innovation, guess what you need more? Innovators such as product managers. So I believe over the long term, this quote unquote profession is going to evolve, go more to the empathy side, go more to the strategy side, but the pace is actually going to pick up and you'll see a lot more growth. So if you are someone who's in product management or somebody who's an aspiring product manager, you should be very optimistic about your prospects, your income, everything going forward. Next point, I believe there's going to be a huge separation in the market. Separation in the sense of you might see the product management with the skills of empathy, understanding people, and understanding strategy grow faster in their career than ever before. And those that focus on pretty much on details and writing specifications, I expect their career to hit a ceiling very, very soon, and for them to actually struggle to compete, to get to the next level. Because a lot of those things helped by AI, powered by AI. There's fewer job postings on that front. On the other side, the soft skill side, a lot more job openings and a lot more growth driven by this AI revolution. And then, companies also, they are becoming more conscious. Like tech has not been cost conscious for the longest time. They are now. And I think that some of that is going to stick around even through the next boom. So you'll definitely see some more cost consciousness stick around. Okay, last thing. What about the near term, Shobit? When are companies starting to rehire? It's happening now. It's literally happening now. I've seen so many people where they're just caught up. They don't even realize that people are being interviewed at a Microsoft, a Google, a Amazon, and so on and so forth. Literally, my clients are in rounds with these companies who seem to have done a whole bunch of layoffs. Even if you look just the next level beyond, like a Dropbox, a Uber, a Slack, a Salesforce, any of those companies, they are also hiring. And then smaller companies are hiring a lot more. So it's not that it's easy out there. I don't want to pretend that. There's a lot of competition, probably more competition than there's ever been over the last decade at least. But if you are one of those people who say, cool, I'm just going to take a break. I know I'm miserable in my job, but I'm going to take a break. I'm not going to invest in myself, whether it's on finding the next role or succeeding in my role, and you don't prepare now. When this picks up even more, what you're going to realize is you missed out on probably some of the biggest opportunities that were offered in our lifetime. Slowdowns, recessions, job freezes can be one of your biggest opportunities if you choose to attack things that way. And if you don't, it's gonna suck for you. Don't wait for the layoff. I see people who have been laid off, they're extremely motivated. But if you have a day job, if you can show that same level of motivation, you are also going to bring about that sense of security that maybe some of these people who've laid off don't have. That, look, yeah, I'm going to go for my job, but at the same time, I have that security, so I have extra confidence in going for the next role or seeking my promotion. You're going to have outstanding upsides and results during this time. Now, what's really critical there is, frankly speaking, the way you look at things and your psychology, your mindset. Here's what happens in these times. The popular narrative driven by the news is everyone's getting laid off and no one's hiring. Now, the way the mind works is not that it, takes a balanced view of all evidence and then it decides what's happening. No, your mind decides very quickly. It takes a few pieces of evidence, creates a story, and then one thing called reticular activating system kicks in, which literally filters out things, because you cannot absorb all the information coming at you. It's just too much information. You can't process everything. So what this activating system does is that it says, okay, what is important right now? Oh, you're telling me that layoffs are important. Cool. I'll make you notice more things that are relevant to layoffs. When we work with people, we almost have to shift this, where we have to say, folks, what's important is you find those opportunities and you succeed. So we need to redo your reticular activating system, redo your psychology so that you start focusing on the things that are working, the companies that are hiring, and you get more ideas. You just literally start to succeed because of that. So what is going to be absolutely successful in this time is not just your strategy, but your psychology. That's going to be absolutely critical. And if you don't have the right kind of support, like literally you're gonna lose out on the edge. Literally everyone coming to me right now is telling me, Shobit, I'm working with you because I need the edge to succeed in this market. There's more scarcity than ever before, and if I don't show up top class, I might miss out like a dream role. Like one of our clients recently just got a role which paid them 82% more than their previous role in this downturn, in this tight job market. Now, did they have to pivot certain things? Did they have to go look at a different types of companies? Sure, they did. But they ended up with that massive result. And they're already, they were like, Shobit, okay, I'm going to succeed here. And then we're going to set up this thing so I can get another 40% increase and that next level when the market's back. Like they have set themselves up for success. It's going to be just like a massive success story for them in their career. And I'm so excited about it. But a big part was changing their psychology, where they were like, cool, like, I don't care what happens. I am internally driven. So look, if you want that change in your psychology, you want that change in how you perceive things, along with just everything else that you're doing right in terms of strategy, book a call with us so that we can help figure out really what's been blocking you right now. And then if it's a fit, we can invite you to work with us. But otherwise, we'll give you a step-by-step plan to just work it out on your own.